I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakak Hodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone in whom I learned this truth. Shalom to the brothers who pushing this gospel in truth and in sincerity to the four corners of the earth to wake up the elect and to the elect. Shalom. We're going to go on the topic of being a brother to dragons and a companion to owls. Because in Job, the 30th chapter, 29th verse, it says, I am a brother to dragons and a companion to owls. All right. My skin is black upon me and my bones are burned with heat. So what do it mean? All right. And that's what we're going to go into. So the first thing we're going to do is look up the word dragon. All right. And basically, I'm just going to let you know the answer through the door. And then we're going to explain it on why this is the answer. Then we're going to explain why, where I got the answer, but we're going to break this down. Salakia, right? It's like an equation, you know, because being a brother to dragons and a companion to owls is basically being a brother to brothers with wisdom, right? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures, who knows the mysteries and parables and the dark sayings of these scriptures. That's what it means by I am a brother to dragons and a companion to owls, you know? So we're going to look up the word dragon. And it says dragon, serpent, sea monster, dragon or dinosaur, sea or river monster, serpent, venomous snake. Now, we're going to get a quick precept because, like I said, being a brother to dragons is basically being a brother to men that's in this truth, the prophets, right? Our elders and apostles who are wise, right? And who knows the mysteries of these scriptures, parables and dark sayings, right? That's what a dragon is. That's what Job meant by being a brother to dragons, right? So now it says dragon, serpent. What do the scriptures say about being a serpent? All right. This is what it says in Matthew 10 and 16. This is Matthew 10 and 16, which reads, Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Right? It say wise as serpents. Right? What is a dragon? A serpent, is depicted as a serpent. Right? So we're like serpents out here, man, because we have wisdom. Right? Then they say in the Garden of Eden that a serpent basically deceived Eve, right? Being, wise. That's what a serpent is, man. That's what they mean by the depiction of a dragon and serpent is being wise. Okay, so let's go back. Then we're going to look at owl. All right, let's see what this going to. A daughter, used in the same wise sense as other terms, relationship, literary and figuratively, apple of the eye, branch, company, daughter, first old owl town village. All right, let's see here. Daughter, girl, adopted, daughter-in-law, sister, granddaughter's female child, cousin, and polite address, a designated of women of a particular place as personification, daughter, villages, description of character, woman. All right, so let's go into the root word. Let's do H1129, Banoth, which is to build. literally and figuratively, begin to build, obtain children, make, repair. All right. To build, rebuild. Okay, I see where they're going with this. To build, rebuild, establish, cause to continue. To rebuild, to build a house, that is established a family. Nepal, to be built, to be rebuilt, established, or restored, exiles. Established, made permanently, to be built up, of childless wife becoming the mother of a family through the children of a concubine. So what I got out of this is adopted first, right? Rebuilt or rebuild of restored exiles. Let's check the H11211. Bun. That's a lot there. Let's see. Son, yeah, because bun means son in Hebrew. Son, grandson, child, member of a group. Son, male, child, grandson, children, male and female, young men, young of animals, sons, characterization, that is, sons of injustice. For unrighteous men, or sons of God for angels, people of a nation, of lifeless things, that is, sparks, stars, arrows, a member of a guild, order, class. So that makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, because first we got adopted, rebuild or rebuilt, right? What was the exiled? Let's go back and see. Went back too far. Restored exiles, right? Because we were put off because we did sin against the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, right? And then here it's, Ban means son, but then it says sons of injustice, for unrighteous men, right? What makes us unrighteous men? By not following the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, right? And that is why the Heavenly Father basically exiled us from our land, right? Because he said if we don't follow these laws, statutes, commandments, he was going to take our land from us, right? And put curses on us, right? So yeah, that's a good meaning for owl, a companion of owls. Basically, sons of injustice, right? Restored exiles, unrighteous men, right? But let's go into the etymology of dragon. Because in order to know this truth, you have to have that eye salve. Your eyes have to be open, right? And the spirit definitely have to be dealing with you to basically have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of this truth. Okay, it's dragon, a fabulous animal common to the conception of many races and peoples, from Old French dragon and directly from Latin draconum. Draco, nominative Draco, huge serpent, right? And we know serpent goes into wisdom. Dragon from Greek dracon, serpent, giant sea fish. Apparently, right, like Leviathan, right? Serpent, giant sea fish, apparently from Drac, strong arist, stem of dark derkestai, derkestai, to see clearly. All right, to see. Right. So it's saying dragling basically means to see. Right. You have to have that eye salve in order to understand this truth. Right. What the scriptures talk about. The blind that lead of the blind, they both shall fall into a ditch because they don't have that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to see this truth, man. It says basically to see. All right. I have seen. Let's see. It says source also of Sanskrit, Darsata, visible Old Irish at a contract. I have seen. Characterized Old English tort, Old High German Zorat, light, clear. Let's see. Perhaps the literal sense is the one with the deadly glands, the one with paralyzing sight, the young and dragonettes. Film from Dragoness is attested from 1630s. Obsolete dragon is an older borrowing of the same word in a later form in another sense is dragon, used in the Bible generally for creatures of great size and fierceness. It translates Hebrew tanin, a great sea monster, also tin, a desert mammal now believed to be the jackal. But what do we get out of this is basically wisdom and to see, right? And to see is basically to know, right? To know the mysteries of the scriptures, right? Because what Yahweh Shah said, he says, actually, let's do this. Let's go to what is a parable, yeah. A short, simple story illustrating a moral or spiritual truth. Now let's go to what is a dark saying. Because a lot of dark sayings and parables used in the scriptures. A dark saying is a statement or a riddle that requires interpretation of serious thought. It can be a allegorical sentence or parable that conveys a deeper meaning. All right. It says other translations render dark sayings as puzzling sayings, riddles, mysteries, enigmas, or things that are hard to understand. Right. So it says mysteries, riddles, things that are hard to understand. All right. And that is why we have apostles, right, and elders to teach us these scriptures because it's hard things to understand, right? That's why it's important to have teachers to teach you and give you the breakdowns of these scriptures, man. You know? Let's see. What's that? Acts, I think 18. Or was it 8? I think it's 8. No, this is not it. Let's see. Yes, it is it. This is Acts 8. This is Acts. I will start at the 26th verse. This is Acts 8 and 26, which reads, "And the angel of the Lord spake unto Philip, saying, Arise and go toward the south unto the way that goeth down from Jerusalem unto Gaza, which is desert. And he arose and went, and behold, a man of Ethiopia, an eunuch of great authority under Candace, queen of the Ethiopians, who had the charge of all her treasure, and had come to Jerusalem for to worship, was returning and sitting in his chariot, read Isaiah the prophet. Then the Spirit said unto Philip, Go near and join thyself to this chariot. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah, and said, Understandest thou what thou readest? And he said, How can I, except some man should guide me? And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him. All right. So it was this Ethiopian, which is basically an Israelite, right? Who Philip had basically ran into to basically teach him and give him the breakdown of what he was reading, you know? And the Salakia. And the apostle basically asked him, do you understand what you're reading? And he said, how can I unless someone teach me, unless some man teach me, right? So we can't understand these scriptures unless someone teach us these scriptures, right? You know, you always need someone to teach you. That's why you have teachers, you know. Now the Heavenly Father can just put the Spirit on you and, you know, give you, you know, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of something. But more than likely, in reality, you're going to need a teacher to teach you, right? But let's go into that word mystery, because they say a dark scene is a mystery, you know? Let's go. This is Matthew 10:16. Behold, oh, no, I don't know why I just did that. But it's still, wait, what is it? Is it Matthew? What's that? Matthew. No, it's Matthew 13. Salakia. This is Matthew 13 and 10, and it reads, And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? And we know that dark sayings are parables, you know, riddles and mysteries, right? He said in 11 verse, he answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given, right? For whoso have, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whoever have not, from him shall be taken away, even that he have. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. Right? And what was that word we went into for dragon? I mean, what was the definition or the meaning we went into for dragon? Right? They said, I think the Latin word was, let's go back. Slovakia. Not sure what was that. The Greek word? Is it the Greek word? Strong resistance to see clearly. All right, Dirk. Yes, serving giant sea fish apparently from dark, strong, a wrist stem of dark castai to see clearly. All right, it's a Greek word or Dracon, or Drac, or the cursed eye, to see clearly, from Pi, Dirk, to see. Source also of Sanskrit Darsata, visible old Irish at Kondark, I have seen. Right, but the point is that it means to see and wisdom, right? So Matthew 13:13 say, therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing, see not, and hearing, they hear not, neither do they understand. So you have to basically have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to see and to know these dark sayings and parables and riddles of the scriptures, man. And that's what's being a brother to dragons, being wise and to see, you know, which is now what you're, if whoever watches this will be able to see, right? Because now you understand that dark saying, being a brother to dragons and a companion to owls, you know. But pretty much that was it on this, you know. Lord willing, until next time, shalom.